Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. What's up, y'all? What's going on? I'm chilling out right now. Can't complain. Just off of work, feeling good, feeling nice. Things of that nature. And I actually want to talk about, my journey onto my awakening process and stuff like that. The journey to my awakening. I definitely want to see I may just have a little talk with y'all tonight. Just definitely want to tell, just a part of my story. It's a part of my journey. I definitely feel as though that y'all need to hear, about my journey and stuff like that. I'm on to my awakening. Things of that nature, man. The many experiences that I've had over the years. Hey, Jermaine Snow, peace, God. What's going on, brother? I just feel as though that y'all need to hear it because I'm quite sure, a lot of y'all can relate. What's up, Black Trevor? What's up, Black Trevor Brody? Hey, 305 Capricorn. I'm doing fine, sis. I'm still looking for your email. Email me again. I'm trying to reach out to you. Hey, Queen Jet Black. Hey, Monique Hill. Hey, Gome. What's going on? See y'all all coming up in the building and stuff like that. Yeah, man. I just actually want to talk about what's up, Adrian McCoy. I actually want to hey, what's up, King Ra? I actually want to tell y'all how what led me on to this journey of my awakening process. I definitely want to let y'all know, the experiences that I've had. About the journey. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to be I'm telling y'all, it's pretty much going to be the story of my awakening and stuff like that, and the things I had to go through. As far as learning things over the years. Being around certain people. This is actually going to be one of my deepest. One of my deepest. Thank you, McKinney. Appreciate it, man. This is going to be one of my deepest live streams. I'm actually going to go a little deep and personal, into my life and stuff like that. And I'm gonna say what got me onto this journey of my awakening, right? Because ever since I was little, I've always knew that I was different. I've always knew that I was not from here. I always felt like I was out of place, and I was different from everybody else. And that's the wonder all the time, why, am I so different? How come I never fit in? And hold up, matter of fact, I'ma actually yeah, I'ma just let the ancestors guide me on this. Because I remember the days when I remember I knew that I was different. I remember when I was little, I used to be in the backyard. And I remember this clear as day. I was a kid, and I would be in the backyard looking at nature. I was always fascinated with the trees. And I remember when I was little, I started to see the power that I had that I did not know. And I started looking at the trees and I was like, shake, 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 shake. And the trees started shaking. And I was like, yo, I'm making the trees shake. The trees started going, I said, shake. And the trees started going slowly. Then it just started just going back and forth with the wind. And I noticed I was like, yo, I'm really having this power. I'm in tune with nature. And I'm really out here, making the trees shake. Because I always knew that I was different. I've always knew my way of thinking was different. I always felt like I was not from this planet. I always felt like I was just a different person. Like, like every time when I would go to certain places, people would just sit there and stare at me. And I'm like, why are people looking at me so strange? And I'm like, excuse me, I noticed that, um, coming up, I noticed, man, what's up, Reginald Bird? I noticed when I was coming up for real, I was always the one, seeking knowledge. And I remember when I was young coming up, I've always knew that movies were telling the truth. And I'd be sitting back, I'm like, yo, I'm like, yo, movies are telling you something. And I was always a deep thinker. Like I've always would go in my room, you know what I mean? I would think a lot. I would isolate myself. And I should just always wonder, like, I tried to be around everybody, and everybody would cast me out. They would shun me away. I would come with ideas. You know what I mean? I was always the code in movies. I was always into deeper knowledge. I was always into like hip hop artists who were dropping knowledge, say Tiff Love Tiff. You know what I mean? Like I was always into higher knowledge. Like I was always searching. I was always searching and searching and searching. You know what I mean? Like for something greater than myself. You know, I would come to people with knowledge. They will shun me away. Man, get the fuck out my face, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Man, I ain't trying to hear none of that. And you know what I mean? I've always noticed that I was always a loner. I was always alone myself. And I was real happy being by myself because I noticed when I was young coming up being by myself, I've noticed like a lot of knowledge that I would find from within. And ever since I was little, you know, I was always told by my grandmother that she said, Brandon, you were different. You were going to do things in the world. You were going to be doing great things in the world. And I've noticed everywhere and check this out. When I was younger, I swear to God, when I was younger, y'all, I can sense death around people. I can really sense death. Like, like sometimes, like when I was around negative energy and I would look people in their eyes, I could see the death in their eyes. Yes, gone death. I can sense death around people. I can sense their energy. I can look in their eyes and I can see the evil in them. I can see the demons in people. Literally, I'm not lying to y'all. Yeah, what's up, Qualism Shaka? Yup. Yup, I can see shit before it happened. Like I would have dreams, I would have premonitions. And I still always wonder, like, why am I always having dreams? Like I can really sense energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, like I would have like these many different kinds of experiences. Right, I was the same with Reginald Burnett. Yeah, I was always fascinated with the you know what I mean, with the sky and the stars. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I was like even back in 2012, you know what I used to do, y'all, every night? I will all yo, this is how I know I'm a star seed. I will always check this out. I always love praying like when the sky is like dark blue at nighttime and you can see all the stars at night. I will literally open up my window and I will be praying at nighttime, looking at the stars. Hey, talks with the Queen J, and it brought much peace. It brought me so much peace at nighttime. And I got to tell you, man, I'm actually gonna go back into that. You know what I mean? Talking to the ancestors, looking up at the stars. I was always fascinated with the stars. And I used to always wonder why. Like every time when I prayed, matter of fact, I used to pray to this beat, right? It was a song by Wiz Khalifa called The Race. And the beat was so beautiful, man. It put me in an elevated state. And I would pray looking at the stars. And it brought me so much peace at nighttime that I slept good. And I'm telling you, man, like when I was young coming up, man, I've always had premonitions. You know what I mean? I was always the different one. I was always the black sheep. I was always the cast out. I was always the peacemaker, the loving one. And that's to always wonder, why are people so evil in this world? I would question everything. Why is the world where it is? Why is the world, you know what I mean? Why is the world the way that it is? I would question, like, why is this world so evil? You know what I mean? But right, you know what I mean? But I learned over the years, we not here to fit in. Star children, we don't fit in. We are natural born leaders. And I remembered the time when I was coming up, I came up in the church. And I will admit, man, like some of the things in church, it gave me the foundation. You know, some of the music and stuff like that was cool, but I always felt like it was something much more bigger. because it always felt like it was something much more greater outside of Christianity. What's up, MK? What's up, M. Kirkland Bay? And that was when all of a sudden, man. I mean, this is from my perspective. I remember the time when, I was always seeking something different, and you know what I mean, like something was missing, and that was when I actually, came across Minister Farrakhan. He was a part of my awakening process. And that was when I was attracted to the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad being spoke by Minister Farrakhan. And I was really amazed of hearing, a black man speak like that. Someone that was powerful, strong, with knowledge, that was charismatic, somebody that would just feed something into me. And what it did was those teachings, it resonated with me, and it actually like, it actually helped me to become a much more stronger, powerful person, to be able to stand strong on my square and also be able to speak out and reach out to people. Hey, Charlene Johnson, you feel what I mean? And that always resonated with me. And I became a follower of his for like years. Even though I still go back to the teachers. I might not be in the nation, but I'm grateful for those teaching because it really helped me to like break the cycle of my family. You know what I mean? He was yeah, man, like I was really amazed, man, hearing, Minister Farrakhan speak, man. I was attracted, what I mean, when I heard him speak at the Million Man March. And that was when I become come across the FOI. And I would see FOI out there selling bean pies, final calls. And there was one brother, man, I'll never forget him to this day. I love this man like a brother. You know what I'm saying? And that was when I went back to like what I mean? But besides the minister, I went back to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad Malcolm X, and I was attracted, what I mean, to the science and the essence of him, as somebody saying that the black man is a god and the black woman is the second self to God. We are the original people of the planet. Message to the black man. You feel what I mean? What I mean? To the so-called black man. And I was so amazed and attracted hearing a brother speak like that in my life. He spoke something into me. That's just for me. I understand that everybody's not going to agree with him, but what I did with the minister, I eat the fish and spit out the bones because I really love hearing somebody, like a brother like that, man, just be able to just stand strong, what I mean, just stand strong and powerful and just speak like that. I was really amazed hearing him, and he was a part of my awakening process. And I was up there, learning the teachings, some of the things I researched, some of the things I didn't because it resonated with me so much. And I was just so amazed in what it did. It really unlocked something inside of me. It really unlocked something inside of me, and it really unlocked the God energy that was inside of me. And I've noticed with those teachings, for real, it made me to a stronger person to where I started to become more of a stand-up person. You know what I'm saying? That was when I started to like, what I mean, just learn and listen. And he was actually the one that, put me on to Prophet Noble Drew Ali and Marcus Mosiah Garvey. And that was when I began to like, learn many different things. I came across those teachings, and those teachings guided me over the years. And I might not, even though I might not listen to the minister like I used to, but whatnot, but I was so grateful that somebody came into my life. Hey, Talina Brown, I remember just like hearing somebody just, bold and just intelligent. Someone, what I mean, he was up there dropping, more signs. He was up there paying homage to Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Marcus Garvey, who were the three forerunners in elevating melanated people over here in the Western Hemisphere, because we were down at a debt level. We were down at a debt level. And I will admit, man, like ever since I really, teachings, it just struck a chord in me. And I was like, yo, this is it right here. And I have to admit, he was like a father figure to me because I didn't have my father in my life but he was like there just teaching me and guiding me. And I was very grateful to hear somebody speak like that because I never heard nobody speak like that outside of Malcolm X. Someone that was just, stand and just stand up like that and just speak truth to power. Pleased about that. Yeah, you're right, Jessica Garvey was sabotaged by the Boule. And I was so grateful. Once I came across him, that was when I learned about Prophet Nawajur Ali and the Moors. And I was really attracted to those teachings. I was really attracted to those teachings. Being around brothers in the Nation of Islam, the Five Percenters, the Moors, and stuff like that. And that was when I really began my journey to really elevate myself. And I started coming across people from many different schools of thought. That was when I came across, like I said, Five Percenters, the Moors. I came across Sunni Muslims. I came across, Orthodox Muslims. I came across, you know, let me think. I came across, damn, I thought I saw some. I came across Orthodox Muslims. I came across the Hebrew Israelites. I came across them. I came across Dr. Malachi York with the New Wapians. I came across a lot of schools of thoughts. And what I learned over, even Pan Africanism, you know what I'm saying? But, and also, man, what I also learned is that, yep, that was when, from right then and there, that was when I started, learning about, Dr. John Henry Clark, Dr. Ben Jockenin, Ivan Van Sertima, Sheikh Anta, Dr. Leonard Jeffries, Shaka Mushaber Shango, of course, Malcolm X, Dr. King, when he woke up, the radical Dr. King. Then I came across some Kwame Ture, Stokely Carmichael. I came across him. Shahrazad Ali, Dr. Francis Cress Wilson. I came across Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, Dr. Delbert Blair, Dr. Phil Valentine, Bobby Hemmett, C. Freeman L. I came across many scholars and teachers. They had me to start digging deeper, and I'm still digging deeper because knowledge is so infinite. Knowledge is so infinite, and I was just so amazed to hear somebody, just to hear scholars like that, especially in the so-called African American world. That's why I say so-called African American world. To hear these brothers and sisters speak truth to power and just drop the knowledge. Mm-hmm. C. Freeman L. Dr. Yafa Bey. I came across a lot of teachers. Man. Yup, Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. Yeah, he was a bad boy. Yup, he was a bad boy, man. I still love listen to Khalid Abdul Muhammad. I still do. That's when I came, across many teachers and teachings. Many different systems. And I really became, so amazed over the years to hear people drop this knowledge. Well, of course, oh yeah, Dr. Sabi. That's another brother. That's right, M. Kirkland Bay 13, right. All of them brought truth. And that is so real. All of them brought the truth. They brought the fire. Oh yeah, Professor James Smalls. Can't forget about him, Professor James Smalls. Came across him. There's so much knowledge out here. You know? And that's been actually a part of my awakening process. Because my awakening process has actually been, something that I have been learning a lot over the years. And I also learned it's like it's like when you start cross-referencing things and you really begin to see you really begin to see these things go on. It's like it's all different fragments of the same story. All of this stuff, man, is interconnected. We have all of these different sects. I mean, sects. Not sects, but sets. You know, all these different sects of schools of thoughts in different religions. but it's almost like they're telling the exact same story. It's just a fragment of it. Yeah, and my awakening process, man, has been, has been a very interesting journey. And I will admit, though, man, like this journey at times it can be a lonely journey. It can be a lonely journey, man, and sometimes it can hurt because you feel alone. But it's so amazing, you know what I mean? But it's so amazing for real how you can actually, yeah, man, come across people who think on the same path as you. That's the beautiful thing about this journey. Sometimes it can be lonely, but it's really amazing how, you can come across people who think like you on your frequency. I came across Masons, I came across the Moors, all that stuff. Mm. Hey, Miss Mohawk Aboriginal. Hey, sis, what's going on? Good to see you. Miss Mohawk Aboriginal, put up your link for your clothing line. OriginalTribalWear.com. Don't forget to support that system. Yeah, you're right, M. Kirkland. Yup. You gotta be alone this journey to get your get rid of self. Yup, that's true. You know, it can be a lonely journey, but at the same time it can be beautiful. What's up, Mark Stargell? It can be a very beautiful journey. That's what I had to learn over the years in my awakening process. What's the fam upstairs? Yeah, in my awakening process, it has been, it has been amazing. Even though it has its ups and downs. It has its ups and downs. But the wonderful thing about it is that when you come across people who think like you, when you come across people that think like you for real, it's so amazing. It is so beautiful and amazing. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I know, Peyton. When I came across, man, just, yeah, that's real, man. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I love, this journey. This journey has it has been a lot of trial and error. Hey, Angela Ray, a lot of trial and error. But it's been a wonderful journey for me. It has been a great one. It has been a wonderful one. It has been, ups and downs, stuff like that. And it's just so great when you seeking knowledge and you growing and elevating and evolving in it. What's up, Orlando? Oh, I'm gonna try to be on here a little, just a little longer. My eyes, yeah, I'm a little tired. My eyes getting heavy, but I just had to, share that with y'all about my journey, and it really broke my heart over the years, when I were actually going to like, in front of my friends for real, I'm right there in front of my friends, and I would try to drop knowledge. They would sit there and laugh at me, and it really used to bother me all the time. Like, I'm coming to y'all with knowledge, and y'all want to push me away. Hey, Glow, what's going on? What's up, man? Chilling. Y'all got some of that? Some neat? We just got some tobacco. Oh, okay. Y'all still up? Yeah. Oh, save me some, all right? Oh, you want some tobacco? Yeah. Okay. What you want some now? You can just bring it down. Yeah, man, and it's been, this journey is yeah, man, like this journey has really taught me a lot. It really used to bother me. Yeah, man, it really used to bother me, man. Like, seeing how. You come into people with this knowledge or with the knowledge that you may possess. But the, you know what I mean? And people want to shun you away. But one of the things I've also learned about, yeah, man, also, another thing, what kills me about this journey is that to see the 2/3 of your people don't even want to accept it. Ah, shh. Look, I'm on stream. Keep it right there. Thanks. Y'all still up? Y'all still up? I'm gonna go to sleep. I was just gonna give me some water. Okay. Good night. Love you, man. I love you too, Glow. Yeah, it's been like, yeah, man, it's been so real, man. Yeah, man, it's been so real, man. Like this journey, man, it has been so much learning. It's been so much learning about myself. It's been so much about like learning, you know what I mean? And it really used to bother me. Hey girl, here she go. Yo, hey Sage, come on. Hey girl. Meow. Hey girl, come here. Your friends are here. They saying hi, Sage. Yeah, she chilling. That's my girl. See Jasmine Virgo say hi to you. See? Hey girl. Mwah. Hey, you my home girl. That's right. And I just remember the days when, yeah, man, I just remember the days when, coming with the knowledge and stuff like that, man. And it really used to like bother me, seeing, you coming amongst your own people with knowledge and they don't even want to listen. They don't even want to hear. And they think you crazy. And see what I also learned about being on this awakening, man. Like everybody, in particular, your friends, they're not going to like agree with what you're saying. Hey, Jasmine Virgo, you know what I mean? It really kills me because one of the Moors I follow, Macedo Ducates for real. He said like when he said like when you gain knowledge yourself, that's when your family turned against you, because haven't you noticed something when you start coming across knowledge and you break the cycle of your family in the old traditions? You know what I'm saying? Come here, girl. You know what I'm saying? In the old traditions for real. You know what I mean? Especially like going to church. That's when your family turn against you. Your family turn against you. Family don't even want to like, you know what I mean, acknowledge you and acknowledge you and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Haven't you noticed that? I've noticed that my damn self, man. Like it like it's crazy. That's when they really turn against you for real. That's right, M. Kirkland Bay. Yup, that's right. That's real talk, man. Because like once you start gaining the knowledge yourself, that means you have the that means that you have breaking the curse. Yep. Exactly. Thank you, Angela. Ray. Right. And it kills me. You got to dumb yourself down to have a conversation with family, your friends. Right. Exactly. And guess what? I actually went through that. You know what I'm saying? I'm up there coming across the knowledge. People up there want to be laughing at me and stuff like that. All because I want to think differently. And that's what starts thinking differently. And once we break the cycle of thinking differently from them, then he want to turn against you. Then he want to start saying you a devil worshiper. They want to say that you're crazy. You're a conspiracy theorist, you a nut, something wrong with you for real. That's because once you break that cycle, they automatically know that they can no longer control you. That's another thing as well, man. Once you gain knowledge yourself and they see that you thinking differently, they no longer can control you. I've noticed that with my family. Once I left the church and I joined the nation, my family was really upset about that. But at the same time, I had to go on my journey. That was the journey that I had to take. You're right, Monique Hill. Yup, they still sleep. Yup, they are still sheep. And all of us on here can understand that and understand and understand what I'm saying. Yup. And most of them don't even read. And a lot of times they go to church every fucking Sunday and don't learn anything. And don't learn anything. They don't learn anything. But yet they want to come home and tell you something wrong with you. Oh, you need Jesus. What, some hook nose cracker? You know what I mean? Some dad going, you know what I mean, white Jesus for real? You mean to tell me that I'm supposed to go to church and I'm supposed to, you know what I mean, pray to an image of God who don't look like me. Right, exactly right, right. They said like you weren't raised like that. Go pray to Jesus. I'm not doing that. Right, they're still stuck on stupid. You feel me? I'm not going to sit there and be. I'm not going to sit there and be praying to the enemy's deity. You worshiping a God who don't even look like you. That's their God, and you wonder why the hell you got no damn power. We don't got time for that. They are some of the most hypocritical people you will find. Hey, CC Green. Right, I feel you, CC Green. Right, yeah, man. Yeah, girl, they told me the same thing. Something wrong with you? Like, oh, you crazy? Like, you went to that Muslim stuff. You went to that go to your little Muslim meeting. Okay, so what? If it's making me a better person, if it resonates with me, then guess what? You can't be mad about that. You know what I mean? I wanted something more. I wanted something more, and I felt like it was something much more higher than that. And like I said, I'm grateful, you know what I mean, for them teachers of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, because it woke me up. It really woke me up to the point where I could decode shit easily. Like literally, it was like once I came across some teachers, it was like the light bulb went inside, and I was like, yo. And I started to be more vocal towards my family. I started to like not back down from them. I started speaking my mind even more. And once I noticed that, that's when they really turned against me because they saw that I no longer can be controlled. Even though religion is man-made and stuff like that, but I was still grateful it was a foundation that became my base and my foundation. And it's still a part of it, even though I went on to other things and I went through many schools of thought, but I'm still grateful. I'm grateful that Minister Farrakhan told me about Prophet Noble Drew Ali, Marcus Garvey, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He put me on the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I feel you, Night Ranger, right? You know what I mean? He was my, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Outside of my mom, you know what I mean? The minister, he was my first teacher. He was the one that was up there giving me the knowledge. Because like I said, I mean, I might not agree with everything that he says, but the one thing I can say, the minister during his time, during the height of his time, he woke up a lot of our people. I was one of them. The minister woke up a lot of people. You know what I mean? Malcolm X. You know, peace to him. Still can't forget about Malcolm X, but I'm just saying, when I was young coming up, that's who I heard. I was listening to the minister. And I just loved the way he spoke as a minister because he wasn't doing all like goddamn yelling and screaming every damn 5 minutes, reading the damn Bible, quote a damn scripture, and yelling and screaming for goddamn 45 minutes. I got tired of that bullshit in the damn church. You know what I'm saying? The goddamn church wasn't teaching me nothing. I was not learning any goddamn thing in the damn church. The church got on my fucking nerves. I hated going to church. Sometimes I liked it, but I'm saying to myself, like, man, there's something more better out there for me. Why am I going to church every Sunday? And it really killed me, especially when I saw people that were very hypocritical in the church. That was the one thing that really blew me about church was how hypocritical people can be. But then you want to turn around and say, oh, you need Jesus, but you acting like a goddamn hypocrite. I feel you, man, rough, and I hated going to church. Why? Because it did not resonate with my soul. That's good in Kirkland Bay, yeah. Right, it's a fashion show in a whorehouse. And I always knew something was wrong with the church. Yup, too many fake preachers. Yup. Thank you, McKinney. Yup. The church is nothing but a it's nothing but a daytime nightclub. That's so real, bruh. That's one of the realest things I've heard. You know, I'm seeing people ripping and running around the daggone church, and then at the same time, you know what I mean? I was brainwashed into thinking heaven and hell exists. No, heaven and hell are conditions of life. They are not physical places you go when you die. Mm-mm. No, they are not. No, they are not. going to church every damn Sunday, and you still come out as a, right, and you still come out, and you still come out as a damn devil. You want to go to church every day on Sunday, and you still going to come out as a damn devil. They ain't learning nothing. Wow, Tebow love. Right, I'm the same way. I ain't been to church in years. Nothing but a bunch of homosexuals in the church. There's pedophiles in the church. All that stuff. I just always felt like it was something more. You know? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, man, that's what I saw. Yup, the goddamn church got ATMs in them. That's a damn shame. And the pastor is the five P's: preacher, prosecutor, pedophile, player, and the pimp. That's exactly what's going on in the church. So when I saw that what's going on in the church, I'm like, man, I can't do this no more. Mm-hmm. That's right, Angela Ray. That's right. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Yup, it's nothing but a whorehouse in the church. And I got tired of seeing the phoniness. I got tired of hearing the same scripture every damn Sunday. And they all about money. I'm like, man, this is bullshit. I knew it was something much more greater. Yeah, Shirley John. The house of God. Your vessel. Mm-hmm. All of that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Everything. Yeah, fam. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, my eyes is getting heavy, man. I'm trying to go on, but yeah, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, eyes getting heavy, but I'm gonna continue this tomorrow night. I'm gonna still talk about my awakening process, and I'm gonna go deeper. You know what I'm saying? My eyes just getting heavy, and I'm tired. But if you'd like to support the channel for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, get rid of 420 this troll. Yeah, y'all. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, Moni Hill. You know what I mean? To support the channel, man. My PayPal is www.paypal.me/bmouse84, and also the Cash App at cash.me/$bmouse8. www.paypal.me/bmouse84, and also Cash App at cash.me/$bmouse8 to support the channel. So yeah, fam, I'ma jump off here. Your man gonna need some rest, man. I'm tired. Feel good. I'ma just lay down. You know what I'm saying, fam? So, one love once again. I love y'all, fam. Peace out, alright?